Hello everyone, my name is Insomniac and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be actually playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. So I'm super excited for this game. Everything that I've seen so far, I have loved. This game has been kind of on my radar for the longest time, ever since I saw the first trailer. Basically, I love this game. This game, the concept is amazing. You're a special forces team that's been inserted into Bolivia. Now, Bolivia is, I guess, in charge of the drug trade for the world, essentially, because what they did was they allowed themselves to be a legal safe haven for drug runners. And through that, you cause kind of this cartel state where it's actually like a legitimate almost like a political force inside of the country. The military stays out of the way. All the people are subjugated completely, and the only reason that the military's outside forces, the U.S. military, is getting involved is because there's been several deaths of like DEA agents that were undercover and stuff like that. So let's get right into it. I'm actually going to, because I played the first... Oh, damn it. So, I played the first region. It allows you to play through two regions. One region is Montauk, I think that's how you say it. And then Itaqua, yeah. Montauk and Itaqua. So, I'm actually going to show you guys Itaqua. I completed that zone because supposedly that's the first zone that you're allowed to get into in the game. And I didn't want to spoil anything story-wise, if that is actually part of the story for you guys, because I really want you guys to be excited for my playthrough of Ghost Recon Wildlands, because even though this episode is going to be just me, when I'm playing through it, I'm going to bring along 3 of my friends. And we're going to have a really good time, and hopefully you have a really good time watching us play it. And then we're going to go through the whole story and do a bunch of fun, cool stuff. Essentially, this game has, from what I feel, this game is like. Essentially, this is like GTA 5 with like a tactical shooter aspect. It's really neat. So I'm just gonna start going through some of the really cool things that they have while I'm just driving around, and if we find enemies, we'll engage them. But one of the really cool features is the fact that throughout the world, you have the civilian populace, you have the rebel populace, and then you have the 2 enemy factions, which are the Santa Blanca cartel and Unidad. Well, Unidad is a faction of the Bolivian military that... This is another cool thing. Alright. I stayed there for too long because I was hoping that the AIs would be able to clear them up. But anyways, so you have the Unidad, which is essentially a faction of the military.
Sniper, get down.
That
target down.
That is like paid off by the Santa Blanca cartel. Alright, where are you? You're here somewhere. You messed up my van, dude. Alright? You screwed up my party bus. Got him. Well, I guess I'll just have to steal one of the cartel's cars. It's all peppered with bullets.
¿En serio?
But But the Unidad has things like actual gunships, tanks, and stuff like that, and it's based off of like the almost like the police patrol level through GTA 5 and your Grand Theft Auto in general.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. Rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell.
Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs.
Oh no,
Karma
I don't
sure
want to die.
can be a bitch
I don't want to die.
sometimes.
I want to die. Damn it! I didn't even notice I went outside the AoE. But yeah, so there's a lot of really neat mechanics to this game. Like I was saying with the Unidad, they have it's like a 4-star patrol level, and the higher you get up to 4 stars, the more difficult the enemies become, the more highly armored, the more militaristic they become rather than security forces. Because initially the ones that you meet, they're well-armed security forces, but they... Alright, I gotta steal myself a car. Stop the car.
Out of the car, now.
Get out of
Don't
this
make this harder than it
minibus.
has to be.
Shimizu.
Hey, come on then.
Alright. I'm gonna look on this map to see exactly where we're going, because I want to take you guys... Okay, yeah, we're just gonna turn straight down. Where do I want to go? We're gonna go here. But anyways, so one of the other really neat mechanics that I already showed you was the fact that you can essentially have all of your troops just get out and then engage while you're driving, so you can actually have gunfights with all four people inside of the vehicle, firing on. Just like what just happened there, they cleared out this group, and what they were doing is they were holding a civilian hostage. So, actually, you know what? We're gonna take down. Just looking for some reasons to use some of my equipment. So you have this drone as well, and what it does is it's strictly a recon or distraction tool for your forces. Damn it. I told you I didn't have time for this shit. There's one more over there, I think. Yes. Alright. Well. So. The aim on the LMGs when you're walking is actually pretty accurate. So, like, you really can't aim it. You know, you can point it in a direction, of course, and, you know, you can put some, shots on target, but it makes it, these stances and everything like that change completely how well you shoot. So that's another really good aspect. Now, another one of the things that they added to this, and I can't get them, but things like this will be comm equipment, and this will be medic equipment. And what you do is you walk up to it and you place a GPS tracker inside of the box, and the rebel forces come up and pick it up later, and that turns into basically cash that you use to spend on your skill points. Now, the way the skill points work is you got all these weapon skill points, including like time to aim, ammo retention, vehicle damage, ammo capacity, the grenade launcher, hip fire, aim. Then you have the drone. The drone is really cool because eventually you can give the drone like explosives and the EMP charge, and then thermal vision, which I right now have night vision because it makes it so useful at night because no one can really see you at night as a person. So what you do is you lay down, you go into the prone, and then you send out the drone, and you basically grab everyone, mark everyone, and then the fun really begins. You can go in there with your pistols, and something that I use more often is the sniper rifle, and do something even cooler, which is in the squad, is sync shots. So your shots, you mark targets using this Recon drone, and then, as you saw in the video right there, the little preview, you can take out multiple targets using your team to coordinate. And then, physical things like cars, car armor, bullet resistance, explosive resistance, stuff like that. And then items, parachutes. You have to so you can jump out of any aircraft, and then you can actually parachute down. That mechanic is really neat. Car mines, diversion lures, thermal vision was something that's become really useful for me. And then things like Rebel Support. What Rebel Support they have in the game right now, hopefully they add a little bit more into the game, even though what they have is already really cool. It'd just be really nice for them to flesh it out just a little bit more. Drop off vehicles, then drop off or like request and like an army of rebels, then mortar strikes, diversionary flanking forces, so that you can attack a base from the other side, and basically a satellite. It's obviously not the way it is, but like a satellite recon drop on an area, which I'm assuming is just basically people in the town just telling the rebels who is like living there, and then who is occupying the area, and then feeding it all to the rebels, and then the rebels give it to you, which is really neat. So, and then like I said, here's the rebel forces, the Santa Blanca cartel, and then the Unidad. Now, let's get out of here and then show you something also that's really neat. Is
I got it. I'll fly.
Aircrafts. So there's not only helicopters that are unarmed. Get in, fucking loser. Okay, so
Ready? Open fire.
you can do assaults via the actual helicopters, which is amazing, and then you can do something even cooler. So this aircraft has guns on it, 2 miniguns, and you can do strafing runs inside of the helicopters just so that you can clear out bases and stuff like that. So this would be something like I cannot wait until the full game, and we can use this mechanic to attack bases. Like have somebody come by just flying a helicopter and doing a strafing run on a base, and then while the other 3 are attacking it either like stealthily or whatever, so that it just brings, because I don't know. Oh no. These things blow up really easily. Like the blades, once they hit something, the blades actually spin off like they do in real life, and obviously you go down. But they're way less resilient than video games normally make helicopters and stuff like that. So it's actually, I wouldn't say realistic, but it's a much closer version to that, which is also really neat. But as you can see, all of this stuff that we can see right here is all explorable space. So it's you know, the level of attention and detail that they put into this game is amazing. I love it. I love everything about this game. Like, I know that's kind of like a weird, you know, we're in a weird zone where if I just say I love everything, you know, like, how can you really trust what I have to say? But like, I don't know if this is going to be the way they're going to put the real, like, the end product. But if they kept it this way and just added things to it rather than took anything away, this would be worth every penny in my eyes. Now, the only dynamic is it's kind of a bitch to land the helicopters. The aircraft isn't actually so bad, which is really funny because it actually, and then also the dust and everything like that. Like, they put a lot of effort into making this game pristine. If the demo is the way that the game is actually going to be, this is going to be one of my favorite games that I've ever played for a long time. Just for like open world games, I normally don't play things like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. Even though I enjoy them, I just it's difficult for me to get into them. Like, unless there's other people involved. So let's send up this drone, and I'll show you what some of the sync shot stuff does.
Target marked. Keep an eye on your background.
Okay.
2 Sicarios. Eyes on the gun turret.
I got a third target.
No, shit. Accidentally sent the drone back to me. And I'm gonna mark this guy and mark this guy.
Target acquired. Ready to fire. Lost visual on the target.
Okay. But I don't know if they're gonna give multiple, like, for human elements to this. I don't know if they're gonna give multiple drones to the team, or if it's gonna be set up as a team leader, and then you have your auxiliary positions. So you have like team leader and then LMG and what have you. But the drone is based on a battery and a signal system, which is also really neat for... no, you're not allowed to lose your target. It's still there. Okay. So, you have on the right, you see the sync shot is ready. Can I see him from over there? No, I can't. Oh. What about this guy? You gonna come out? You gonna come out? Yeah?
Going on.
Oh,
God,
fuck!
shit, he knows he's taking fire.
Right underneath his arm.
Relax, we're still good.
Okay, good. That was bad. But as you saw, they all took their shots, and it's not a guarantee that they'll actually hit, so the game takes into account variables like moving targets, the wind and stuff like that, and that it seems to take and make a percentage of you actually hitting the target.
We got a Sicario. There, next to the turret.
No. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to use...
Tangos are marked. Standing by. Roger that. Target marked. Eyes on the target.
And then you take him.
Good
But the
to
real
go.
satisfaction for this game
That's a
is
kill.
doing stuff like that, where the ballistics and everything like that works properly. Fuck.
Tango knows somebody's got a bead on him.
Damn it. I'm gonna fuck this up.
Keep it quiet. They know we're here.
Come on. And then as quickly... No.
He's
Take
down.
that.
Engaging tangos.
Alright, come on. Oh, right in his fucking junk. Oh. Alright, so... I think this is actually a really neat mechanic as well. I don't know how they're going to implement it with multiple human elements, but I'm super excited to see... Oh, shit. Did I accidentally call down a mortar strike?
Tango down.
I think I might have.
Grenade, move. Grenade, move, move, move.
Tango down, man. Fucking.
Also, a lot of the dialogue in this game is a lot of fun to listen to. Each of the
Grenade, grenade.
each of the team members have their own set of interactive dialogue for different situations,
Tango down.
and I think that is it.
That's it. We're
But
clear.
as you can see, there's a lot of different forces and stuff like that they have set around the place. And this was like a mission location I had to grab and
Shit, we got company.
do. Where's the ammo box that's around here? Yes, on the other side? Yes, it is. Something I wish I really did have. Come on, I was trying to shoot his tires.
We rattled somebody's
Oh, man. That would have been a really cool car to drive. But, there is... Let's see, let's grab a car.
We done? Shit.
Oh,
Kinda got
no.
all excited there.
I don't care about the cars when I can grab a motorcycle.
Let's roll.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have my own motorcycle gang. I hear they're all the rage when attacking Bolivian cartel forces. I just wish you could pull your pistol out while you were driving. Now, let's see. So, as you can see, there's a lot to explore in this game. But one other thing that I'm going to show you is this is some of the stuff that, and this will hopefully paying a lot of dialogue and stuff like that, and show some of the things, some more robust aspects to this game that I haven't had too much in here, just because of the fact that I obviously already played that area, and I wanted to show you that full area before I got into another area, and then kind of, putzed around a little bit, rather than doing that, because I have a terrible habit of being a completionist. So with games like this, that's why I don't normally like, without the human element aspect of it, or the extra human element aspect, of it with having 3 other teammates. I would not play this for YouTube just because of the fact that I'm weird like that. So I would spend forever not getting anything done, loving the game, but creating terrible content because I would either A, have nothing to talk about because I'd be like doing so much housekeeping, or
I'm riding the motorcycle.
yes you are, or
Going on me.
I would I would be doing repetitive things for no reason other than to get as much. Ah, damn it. Fucking brick walls. Like I said, motorcycle gang. Oh, shit. I didn't. Oh my gosh. So, I didn't know that if you fell off the motorcycle or if you crushed the car, I thought it would just revive you. So I wasn't. That's the first time that's ever happened. So I haven't been too worried about it. But oh, they give me too much leeway. Like, there's so much that you can do in this game. It's amazing. I'm actually really surprised. With that being said, I'm actually really surprised that they have so much in this beta. But another thing about the Montoyac difference between the Itaqua region is the Montoyac region is more militaristic. There's APCs, there's actual attack helicopters rather than just guns mounted onto like news helicopters. There are actual Black Hawks and Apaches and stuff like that specifically inside of the game. So I haven't seen a tank yet, a true tank. Now APC isn't, it's a tank, but it's not really. But
Buckle up, people.
Turn off that radio.
All right, let's roll.
And then let's go show you some of the Unidad forces. And hopefully they're riding around in one of those one of their buggies. They have these basically these rock crawler buggies. They are actually one of the coolest vehicles in the game. Yep, that's one.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger.
And it's got the minigun on it too. Whoa. Fuck. That's why I normally have my night vision on. Ah, fuck, because I didn't clear them out quick enough. That obviously Unidad patrols on alert, and then they start showing up to your location. And if you don't leave quickly enough, and here are some... Fuck! If you don't leave quickly enough... Alright, well, at least they brought me a nice vehicle. There we go. Because I completely firebombed the other one. Oh, shit.
Tango's dead.
Gotta get out. Gotta get out of this vehicle, too. So, like I said... Unidad forces. And normally I am completely gone by now. Because the Unidad forces are horrible to fight with. I've actually never gotten up to 4 stars. 3 stars it's intense. But as you can see, they just keep coming, and my guys are still fighting. Alright, whatever. I'm leaving them there. Never leave a man behind except for when you're on a mission.
We've got a location on a Santa Blanca communications hub in Montauk. I need you to hack the hub's message logs and see if we can ID the guy running their training program.
But the way they designed everything, how your guy runs downhill, like he's actually stutter stepping his way downhill, and then it's almost like he's climbing when he's going up a higher radius, or I'm sorry, higher degree incline.
They've got no idea where we are.
Yeah, that's right. Now get over here. We've got work to do. Hopefully. There we go. Good.
We're clear.
So, I'm going to show you a couple things with this, and then I'm actually going to be done with this. And if someone wants me to do a full playthrough of the Montoya region, I'll do it. But I kind of want to save it for you guys for the Ghost Recon. And especially, this is kind of just like a teaser. This game is its own its own animal. I haven't seen anything really too much like this other than obviously GTA, but the things that it brings to the table, the differences are subtle, but they're game changing, so that it's not like you're just playing Grand Theft Auto but with Special Ops people. It has a really special vibe to it, something I really enjoy. And I really hope that other people enjoy it, because I plan on playing a lot of this game. I plan on finishing the game, and I would like to kind of have that journey with everyone else. Now, I don't know if I'll keep that walking time. But it's not, nothing is really unrealistic. And there's an APC up there. Yes. It's just what I wanted. Remember I was talking about APCs? Yeah, there is one. Alright, let's get a little bit closer.
I got a narco over here. There,
And we're
next
gonna...
to the mortar.
Drone is airborne.
In real life, you never set yourself in front of a rolling car. Especially a tank or a Humvee. Because that's just
Tango on the move.
immensely
Tango on the move.
stupid. But, video game.
Visual and air defense system.
Oh, SAM launcher. It's fucking cool.
That makes 5. I've
Come
got
on.
eyes on the captain.
This base is huge. Alright. I'm gonna pause this to just a second. Be back in 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to take a restroom break. But as you can see, as you try to travel outside of the signal
Yo, 2 cartel gunmen.
I got eyes on the generator.
area, it actually starts screwing with your actual connection to the drone itself, which is really neat. How they added that to it. Okay. We're gonna situate ourselves. We gotta send this drone back up again. So I need to know who needs to die first.
Target's marked. Roger, go. Target acquired.
Yeah, these guys need to go.
Got the target.
Ready to fire.
Okay.
I got one narco, near the container. I'm shooting these fuckers.
Oh shit!
Up the hornet's nest.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I didn't want those guys' bodies to fall over.
shit. We've been spotted.
Hit them with some mortar fire. Oh shit.
Bad guys are marked, waiting on you, boss.
Alright.
I've got the target.
Coming up on the objective now. Need to get inside and hack their message logs for intel. Let's move.
Damn, that guy's dead.
Come on. Don't know if they know where I am yet. Do they know yet? Oh, fuck. Yes. Alright. Now we continue our assault on their little base.
Target down.
Yes.
Take cover. Grenade, get to cover.
Fuck.
Grenade!
Come on, blow up. Oh.
Contact next to the mortar.
They just blew themselves up.
Scratch.
Yes. Oh shit. We need to get out of here. Blow that shit up in a minute. Damn it! I'm really not. There we go. Take that. That shit. Let's take out this SAM launcher. Because nobody likes surface-to-air missiles fucking up their shit. How do I blow you up? Can I just shoot you? No, maybe not.
Grenade, move.
Alright. We're gonna have to figure out a way to blow up that SAM launcher. But let's do what we came here to do. Another thing that I wanted to show you, because now I have an opportunity to, is, I think it's in here, is this. So tagging the supplies so the rebels can get it gives you, you know, a small amount of the resources. I think it's medication, food, comm equipment, and I think it's ammunition is the other one. It's like just weapons. And then the other thing, okay, that was weird. It made the sound that it was going to stop recording, but it kept recording. Huh. So it's another thing that you can do is you can sneak in and turn off all the electrical. And then all their lights and everything like that go off. And things like these gates open up. But let's get in here. We cleared this area out.
I think with all their money, the cartel would make it nicer metal.
Nice. Got myself some skill points. One of the hardest one to actually get so far in the game has actually been calm. So, you know.
Got a laptop here. Looks like it's connected to the network. Let's see what we can get out.
Alright, what do I want? I want skill points. So, when you find something to actually investigate, the only real way to kind of uncover, or there's only two ways to uncover things like skill points outside of leveling up, which levels come really, really slow. But the only other way to find things like weapon packs and skill points and supply drops, and large supply drops, so instead of like 50 it'll be 2,000, is to find this intel and then use it to actually find the actual locations, and then you have to go travel to said locations. But no, you can't cross over the top of there. Actually, cross over the top here. We're gonna try to blow this thing up. I think I've got. Oh, I do still have two grenades.
Frag out. Come en mierda, culeros.
Yes. See, that's how you take down a SAM launcher.
It bothers me how former soldiers would agree to come down here and train these cartel assholes. And they're getting special forces types from Russia, South Africa, even Israel.
People like us, you mean? Money talks, man, especially these days. The cartel pay millions for instructors with the right set of skills.
Not me. There ain't enough money in the world.
What are you gonna do when you're done with this team? You cadre at some demo range back at Bragg so you can regale the cherries about how it used to be? Or are you gonna take a contract, maybe throw a few more rounds down range, risk going out in a fireball of lead and steel rather than putting yourself out to pasture? Fighters fight. Welding's grades. What are you?
So there we go with the dialogue. They have a lot of really, really neat dialogue. Just kind of insightful into the way that each of the the team members interacts with each other, which is really neat.
Stand by. Bowman, this is Nomad. I'm sending you message logs from a cartel comm center here in Montauk. If we're lucky, the name of the cartel senior instructor is in there.
I'm getting it now. Wait one. No joy. There's nothing in here that points to their top guy. There is something interesting, though. Looks like they've got search parties out looking for a deserter. One of their new recruits ran off a few days back. They think he might still be in the area.
How does that help us?
If he was in the training program for any length of time, it's possible he came into contact with our guy.
You think this deserter can give us an ID?
Only one way to find out.
And now, I drove this a little bit before. I actually flipped it because I drove it down a hill. But I think this will be the last thing. I want to make sure that I covered essentially everything I wanted to cover. Oh, okay, nah, I can do that later. But here's some of the other weapons that we have. So you have a shotgun, you have the LMG, you have the MP5, the submachine gun, the assault rifle, and the sniper rifle. And then, oh, okay, something I really wanted to show you guys was something that I absolutely thought was done perfect, or better than anything I've seen before, is this. So I've got my AR. Now I have the upgrade screen, so you can actually look at it in real space. Then, obviously, paint customization is huge for this, but I like the XTP Woodland, because that looks the closest to the Marine Corps. And then parts. This was the coolest part. So it breaks it down into all the parts that you're upgrading, and you get to actually see different stocks, you can customize each and every single piece. You got scope, trigger mechanism, your magazine. You got your larger 50 and your extended 30. Like your underbarrel, you got your grenade launcher, just a regular rail cover, different style of foregrips. The actual military style grenade launcher. Your assisted forward grip, stuff like that. And then you have range finders, laser sights, just a multitude for each and every single gun. A multitude. Yeah, we're gonna put the compensator on that. And then just a multitude of items that you can add to every different weapon. Like, we'll go and we'll look at the sniper rifle. And then, let's go parts. So all these different scopes for it. Different magazines. Long barrel, short barrel, different muzzle suppressors. Oh, okay. So I didn't know you could just take the suppressor right off of that and make it super strong. That's actually a good thing to know. And as well as your sidearms. So look at all these sidearms you have to choose from. And all of these that have the wreath around them are actually weapons you can just pick up from killing off, I'm assuming, the cartel generals. And you have things like this. Your Scorpion, your CZ Scorpion, and then for the most part, from what I've seen, all of the special cartel weapons are actually unique and kind of crazy looking, like that. But they all are, I think, pretty neat. And then I'm gonna put this back on. But each gun has its own set of weapon-specific upgrades that you can actually put onto it. But look at all of these weapons that you can unlock just throughout the game. It's incredible. So I'm going to leave that episode right here. I'm going to edit down the stuff that I didn't need to just kind of make this a little bit smaller, because it's already going to be a 40-minute episode anyways. But I'm going to leave that episode right there. Alright, it's been a lot of fun making this episode for you. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it, how much fun I had making it. And I hope you will join me when I play Ghost Recon Wildlands, the full game, with a bunch of my friends. We're going to have a good time and join us along for the ride. But as always, I'll see everyone in the next video, and sweet dreams.